You know, one of the things that that you guys did, which I thought was really smart, was that you asked some people to send you in some questions. And so what I thought I'd do is I would just answer those questions, if you don't mind, because they were sent in on your website. So I thought I would just answer those questions and kind of get them out of the way for any things that you have. And in fact, I'd appreciate your start doing that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put that on my website next time. Ask students to ask me questions, which I will then answer through this format, which I think is kind of a smart thing to do. I really did appreciate that. The first question: are there any plans to renovate Hughes Hall, which is music? The answer is yes. And this is part of our master planning process. In fact, we just spent a couple of hours today talking with our consultants on master planning, and our intent is to build an arts district, as a matter of fact. But that's going to require us to renovate and build. But we're going to renovate a portion of the building, and actually a project team focusing on the renovation of that building met today. And the purpose of the immediate renovations will be to reduce sound bleeding and improve student spaces. But the answer also is the fact that those are very poor spaces. The quality of our faculty, the quality of our students, the quality of our music program far exceed the quality of our space there. And so we really do need to do a good deal of renovation in terms of music, in terms of theater also. Our theater, I would love to move our theater program so that it's more closely aligned with our music program, and so that's one of the things we'll be taking a look at. The second question was, is there a way to make undergraduate education free in exchange for public service? Great idea. I don't know the answer to that. I haven't really thought about it. You know, the federal government has some rebate sometimes for physicians or others who will go and work in areas that they will get. Those who go to the military schools get free tuition for for certain kinds of public service. I think given the economic environment we deal with, that the idea of an undergraduate education being free in exchange for public service is probably unlikely. Although I do think it's something worthy of discussion in some form or other. Is there ever a possibility of opening an international branch campus? We have been approached about that. We now have our 3 gateway projects that we are looking at. We have a vice provost, as you know, for international or for global affairs for the institution. We have announced that we're going to open 3 gateway projects: one in India, one in China, and one in Brazil. But as to whether or not we'll ever develop an international branch campus, i.e. Ohio State and Dubai or somewhere, we have been given that opportunity and so far have not decided to do that. We have been lobbied to do it in India, as a matter of fact. In fact, when I was in India this summer, the Minister of Education lobbied us hard to think about doing that, but we have not moved in that direction yet. What are you doing to reduce bureaucracy? You know, my 6th priority at the institution is the fact that we need to reduce our bureaucracy. We have made some progress, but our bureaucracy still continues to be kind of like the 12th man on the football field. You just can't get rid of it. It grows pretty steadily, but we're doing a number of things. If you take a look at Bill Shakurti's office, where he's been in charge of this, who is our chief financial officer, he's been doing a good deal of leadership in this regard. We have reduced the time that it takes to get paid for travel. We have put a lot of things online. We have done a number of things. But the overall bureaucracy of the university, I still think, is an enormous challenge, and we have continuing effort to reduce that, and hopefully some of those will pay big dividends for us. That's what our hope is for that time.